Hello there, fellow commanders. TwistedManifest here. Been a little bit, I know. Elite Dangerous just kind of been on the side burner for me, but we're going to come at you today with a twisted take on the newest updates that we have from Elite Dangerous and the devs. Going to go over it and see how I feel, what I might think about it, and we'll go from there. So we don't have a lot of news today. This one is in regards of weapons, it looks like. So we'll go straight to it. So first question is, will anti-vehicle weapons be available? So all weapons can be used against ships. However, some are far more effective, such as explosive weapons like rocket launchers and grenades. That kind of feels like a gimme. A regular pulse rifle, whatever it might have, is not going to be as effective. Maybe the shields, but a unshielded vehicle is going to be, it's going to have a lot more damage with a rocket launcher or grenades if you can actually land a grenade on it. So I definitely understand that is, yeah, it's straight to the point. And of course I get a text right when I'm doing this, but you know what, no takes, first take, we're going for it, keep going. Will players be equipped with weapons immediately upon launch? So I like how they phrase this. Just as you always have a sidewinder available as a ship, all players will have a sidearm to help them in combat. So you're not going to be given presents, or you're not going to be given something right off the get-go. You're going to have to work for what you got, just like with everything else, just like with the Federal Corvette or the Anaconda or any other big ships. You're going to have to work for your weapons and your suit upgrades and your suit itself instead of it just being handed to you. I like the way that they did with that. Will there be melee weapons? Players will be able to attack with melee when close, but there are no specific melee weapons. So that tells me that either you're going to take your fist and slam it right into the other person's face, or the butt of your weapon, or the weapon itself, and you're just going to go smack, smack, pow, right into their face and get that W or that L, depending on what it is. So, yeah. Back to the second question, pretty much, what kind of explosives are there? Grenades, rocket launchers. That's what they have for launch. What they'll have later on, who knows? We'll find out. I'm sure Frontier will have something down the line. So, will the aiming reticle always remain on screen? The reticle is used to interact with objects as well as for combat, so always be on screen. Firing from the hip will still use the same reticle for general directions, but will be less accurate. So, that's telling me that not only is there going to be a reticle on your screen, but there's also going to be, like, they kind of hinted in there, the reticle is used for interacting with certain things. So, say, sabotaging a base for system defenses to be turned off. The reticle is going to be your main, it's going to be your main point of view, just like your reticle on the screen as you see right now. The reticle on the ship, that's always there, at least a little dot is. So there's going to be a reticle for the weapons all the time when you are on the ground. That's what we know so far, at least. Which weapons allow you to look down the sights? So all weapons will have this function. However, different scopes are available for each through engineering. Makes sense. A regular iron sight weapon is going to be a lot different than a weapon with a scope, obviously. So when you first get your gun, it sounds like you're going to have your iron sights. Then you can go to an engineer and be like, yo, what's up, engineer? I need this to have this type of scope, this type of maybe ammo. Maybe they'll change the ammo. But I like that they're going to have engineers for your weapons and your suits. So, could players throw grenades at ships and expect to deal significant damage if it's unshielding? Yes, we look forward to watching it happen. Just like I said, if you can lob a grenade at a ship without it being unshielded, well then, you should probably play baseball and not be in space. That's one hell of a throw. So, what else we got here? What type of weapons will there be? So, you have a variety of weapons, from pistols, rifles, and SMGs to shotguns and rocket launchers. That's what we have, or will have, at launch. More details will be revealed on these later. So down the line, even closer to launch, I'm sure there'll be more details, and they'll probably add in more weapons, just kind of like sniper rifles and, you know, who knows, maybe a nuke. That would be epic. Probably never going to happen, but you know what, a man can dream. If I can do it in Fallout, I want to do it in Elite, I want a nuke. Anyway, that's just me. I'm done. Will players be able to upgrade their weapons with attachments? You can choose from several attachments for your weapon. However, a modified weapon cannot be reverted. So think carefully. You could own multiple copies of a weapon for different situations, but you can only carry a limited number of them at a time depending on your suit type. So that's huge. That's showing that if you have a weapon and you go to an engineer and you say, yo engineer, I need this thing upgraded, and then you change your mind, well, you out of luck. You got to get a new rifle or you got to get a new weapon that you had to get it fitted the way you want it. So each weapon will be for specific types that you're doing or different battles that you are going for. I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. And it, depending on your shoot type's good too. So it's good that you can't just keep going back to the engineer and say, hey, take this off, put this back on, take this off, no. There's none of that. You get your weapon, you get it engineered. Crap, I want to change it to something else. Well, time to get a new weapon. Fine with that. And the final question for today that we have is, can you drop ammo grenades for your friends? Yes, other players can pick up and use your dropped items. Don't pull the pin on the grenade though. But that's pretty cool. So if you're in a firefight and you are out of ammo, your buddy can be like, yo bro, I got you, and toss you a clip. Or be like, yo bro, I got you, and toss you a grenade with the pin still in. Not to explode unless they hate you, then they'll throw a grenade at your face with the pin out and you will blow up. And that sucks. But anyway, I'm looking forward to what Odyssey is going to bring to us. I will try to keep on the news the best as I can. Thank you guys for being here. That's all we have for today. Nice, quick, to the point video. If you enjoyed what you see here, hit that like button. Didn't enjoy it, hit that dislike button. That's up to you. No harm, no foul. The only thing I ask for you is to please hit that subscribe button. We are trying to hit that 1,000 mark. That would be amazing. You guys are awesome as always. And Commanders, I will see you next time as I'm losing my voice. 07 Commanders.